Well, he's turning around his model, so I'm guessing he's okay. Okay, so
Did
who
you
wants to
assume
do the
like a
recap
machine?
of the last session?
So everything was going really well, and we went down into this, and then we met this new friend, and then we killed some bad people, and then the angry dwarf smashed Ben's face in, and everyone else's faces in, and then blood, and then rage, and then I got hit and several ribs still broken. And then we ran away.
We met Vernon.
I met this new guy.
He seems like a full-out guy. I mean, stand-up guy.
Who gets a hero point?
How long till Griff kills this new friend?
Ooh,
Minutes, I say.
Kill the single person!
hey. So,
He killed Brian, or whatever his name was.
Didn't kill him.
no, you did kill Ben. Murder.
We
stabbed,
all saw it.
mercy stabbed, or whatever you want to fucking call it.
Coup de grace?
Whatever you want to fucking call it. Anyway, so all of you are at topside, currently doing some stuff. You're
We
up
were
there.
getting on a skiff, weren't we?
Could I say that we are having a short rest while we're having this conversation with Vernon?
Yes.
Perfect. I'm gonna expend some hit dice because I'm on 1 HP currently.
But yeah, you have just arrived from the place as you went up. Currently inside your skiff. What are you doing outside of spending some?
If you level up, how would that affect my hit points? Would I get the hit points that I now have extra?
You would get the extra hit points. I'll say it like that.
But
Wow, my game is bugging.
They're
can
like,
we
if your
short
maximum
rest
increases,
heal to our new max?
How do you regain hit points? How does it work again?
Roll your hit
then
dice.
hit dice.
An edge runs modifier.
Your hit dice, the amount of hit dice you have equals to your level. Because reasons, I don't know.
So I can roll 5
You
d8s?
can use as many as you want, up to 5.
In a day, yeah.
14,
Wow, 1.
6.
Yay!
That's your constitution modifier.
3.
5, 11,
Yep, well, I'm at max.
18, 19. Plus...
Why are all these zealots in my...
Are you kidding me? I rolled 3 ones.
What?
Wow, that dice is fucked. I rolled a 1 on it as well.
remember that your hit dice plus your constitution modifier per dice, eh?
Yeah. I still only managed to get up through 3 health, all fucking 3 health, 5 health. What the fuck?
Okay, well, I'm back on 38 now, so yay. Not quite max, but close enough.
It's like 10 hit points off.
Okay.
Oh, did
So we're just skiffing away from the corpse now. Is that what's
Oh
happening?
no, the skiff is not moving.
Oh.
Burns just kind of sitting there. Waiting for you to do your stuff.
I'm just sitting down beside him.
What's your character's name again, random? It was like Kligga something.
Written on.
Wow,
written
that's
there.
racist. That's fucking racist.
It's written down on the
Can't
table.
pronounce that.
Craig Igorov.
Craig.
Oh, Craig. Okay. So, should we be going, or are we waiting for someone, or...
We were waiting for
Our
you to
dolls
operate
closed,
the thing,
aren't we?
because you killed the guy who could operate the thing now.
That doesn't sound like something I
Well, we all saw it.
So what? I have to drive now?
Yeah.
I mean, okay. Which direction are we going in? Also,
Give him-
Vernon, do you know how to steer these things?
No,
How did you get here?
the hard way.
Did you walk?
I won't.
How long did it take you to walk here from your house?
Oh, I didn't really count the days.
Did you carry water with you?
Not really.
Are you
Guys.
undead?
Nope. Not well, as far as I know. I hope not.
Okay. Which way are we going? Which direction are we going?
Was there something about a city?
Oh yeah. We have a town. Most of the people like you guys, just people who just popped in out of nowhere. We're going north mostly.
You're not from that
Okay.
town.
I'll
What kind of checks do I need to make to go north in this boat?
I'll just mark it on the map where it is. He finds a map and marks a location.
Are we even still on the material plane?
I mean, look pretty solid.
My ribs feel like jelly.
Jelly.
Oh, what happened, Ralphie?
You hit me with a hammer.
Oh, no, that doesn't sound like I do. Where's my
We
hammer
all
anyway?
saw it.
You threw it in the blood. You want to go get it?
Do it in the blood. What? What blood? Well, Ralphie, if you need help with your ribs, I can help you with that.
Don't ever touch me again.
But I've never touched you before.
You hit me with a hammer.
Okay, well, how about if I don't touch you and I just heal you from over here?
No. No.
Well, I guess it can't be that serious. So, I
Ralphie
put the
coughs up
boat
some
into
blood.
go.
Is an involuntary healing called rape? Rape.
I don't know, maybe for undead.
I'm just trying to remember. I know there was some kind of vehicle skill, but I don't remember what the base ability for that was.
Should I sailor it?
Sure.
What skill is for sailoring?
Damn it. Fucking
Animal handling? Should I animal
Charisma.
handle the boat?
No, it's not animal handling. I know
It's
there's
In the vehicle
bonus
stuff,
filter.
just like adding an extra proficiency just lets you add your proficiency bonus to the roll.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm starting to figure out what is the base skill.
I don't
Fuck it,
think
let's
there
say
is.
intelligent. What? Sorry.
I don't think there is there?
It's like thieves' tools is dexterity based.
Okay. Yeah, just make a straight roll with disadvantage.
13 for the first roll. 5 for the second.
Um,
I put my foot down. Let's go!
you put your foot down and nothing happens. You just like kick a random lever. I'm not actually sure. Were you there when you saw him kick the lever? But I mean, you do the same thing, but then you're like, I don't remember what happens next.
I try another lever.
Try another lever.
I start flipping levers until we start picking up speed.
Okay. Just quickly make me another check. Just a straight roll again.
Sure. Why is my dice not rolling? 9!
9.
9.
You're able to get it move very slowly. You're currently moving at half speed from what the rest of you experienced, or some of you experienced earlier.
And if I pull the lever back into its resting position, do we stop?
Well, I say that was like after like pulling all kinds of levers, you were able to make it go at half speed.
Good enough! Cruising speed so we can have a conversation.
Is it still slow? Is it so slow that we could get out and walk faster?
I wouldn't say it's so slow that you could walk faster. Actually, no. You could walk next to it, but
I look at the dwarf and ask, would it help if I go out and push?
I mean, it's still moving at walking speed.
We can try. Do you want to get out and push?
So you can try first. You think it will work? I think it will work. I think you can push pretty hard.
I need your steer. So if you want to push, you're gonna.
Is this thing like hovering above the sand, or is it like cutting through it on pontoons?
It basically has like skis on it, and those skis, when they're active, which they are now, like make this very distinct hum, and it seems to like just slide on the sand, like frictionlessly.
I flick the last switch that made us go in the complete opposite direction.
I'll cast guidance on the dwarf. Maybe you need a little holy help getting this thing going.
What the hell? Make another check. See if you're.
Why am I driving?
Add
What do you do?
I think Ralphie should be driving. Natural 20.
Okay, after what is a massive series of, trial and error, you're able to, like, finally figure it out. I mean, it's fairly complicated, but it's not rocket science, which you have no idea what that is. But you're able to figure it out, and you can start moving at it at maximum speed. So you're not completely sure what you exactly did.
So when you throw rocks at the horse, make it run faster. Science.
I was going to like spend however long we're driving for just experimenting with the various levers, trying to familiarize myself with anything they do that's overt. Like,
Okay.
if I press
Self-destruct
this lever,
sequence
do we
activated.
explode? If I press this lever, you go slower or faster, left or right.
Okay.
10 minus 5 seconds.
I presume you're also taking down notes.
No, I'll just remember it.
Okay.
I'll show. Fuck, who can I show? I don't trust anybody. I guess I don't show anybody.
Okay. Yeah. Able to familiarize yourself after a while of how to use the damn thing. And, actually pretty close. However, for now, like with Vernon telling you how where to get to, but you have to camp for the night.
Can we camp on the skiff, or is the skiff too small for resting?
Oh no, it's big enough for everybody.
We managed that last time.
Yeah, but we had somebody else driving.
How would that affect how much room there was on the thing to sleep?
I mean, I don't know. It might have like an extendo boat function or something.
No, nothing like that.
We don't know shit at the moment, Hippo.
Yay, recover spell slot.
Okay. So I guess, is anybody gonna keep watch?
Is anybody gonna keep watch?
I mean,
I don't trust the dwarf.
Everyone here who doesn't want to take watch, say aye. Aye.
I look at the Ralphie. It doesn't work like that.
I was hoping everyone would say aye, except for 7.
I'll
I'm
take
just-
first watch.
saying, we're on a skiff with a man who, pardon me, Vernon, who admitted to walking across the desert without any water, which is a little bit peculiar.
Yeah, that's not a problem. I can take one of the watches if you want, or I can take none.
No. I think it'd be best if.
Has Vernon consumed any food or drink since we found him?
No, he doesn't. He isn't even carrying anything.
That's alarming.
I know. I'm stage whispering, aren't I?
Yes.
Oh, hey, Vernon, you must be pretty hungry. Why don't you have some food?
No, I'm good.
But when was the last time you ate or drank anything?
He looks up and seems to start to think. 4 years ago? No, that's when I came here. 2 years, 3. I don't remember anymore. Well, whenever the first, after I got into this armor, haven't felt the need to eat or drink.
When was the last time you did? Can we even see his face, or is his whole face?
Oh, it's a full pretty much like
power armor.
Oh no, it isn't a full power armor, but it is like a full face mask with basically just 2 gas mask looking eye holes, but they're brightly tinted.
A cycle suit where he's just drinking his own pee.
Why don't you take that helmet off? Get some fresh air.
Oh,
In the bath.
can't.
Can I ritual cast Identify on his armor?
Sure.
Alright, 10 minutes of Ooga Booga Booga.
Is that literally how you cast?
Yes,
Ooga
it is
Booga
now. Ooga Booga Booga Booga.
Amazing.
10
10
let me
minutes of
just
chanting.
quickly check something first.
Ooga, 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 ooga. 10 minutes later. Aha!
Booga.
So we're going to sleep, right? After the watches and
Ralphie's already snuggled in the blankie.
in the desert.
It gets cold at night.
Get cold at night.
I still don't think that you quite fully understand how deserts work, dwarf man.
He doesn't because he's a dwarf.
I'm gonna ask Vernon to take the first watch with me because I have a good eye, but I have no idea what's going on in this desert to look out for.
Okay, Vernon does agree. Hang on, I'm still looking at something.
Hey, lady.
Huh?
Roll me a d6, please.
D6?
D6.
A 6.
Okay, thank you.
I forget. Does this show this? If I remember correctly, after you identify, use identify as a ritual cast. Do you actually? Do you have a pearl worth at least a 100 GP and an owl feather in your inventory? So you need those to cast identify. Unfortunately.
Oh, I thought you didn't need that if you had. Okay.
No, you need those, although they aren't consumed by the spell.
Well, poop.
Unfortunately. Because this
Does
is
anybody have
something
any
when I
pearls?
played music, constantly kept fucking up. I forgot I needed those. Well, the owl feather isn't necessary, but the pearl is. That needs to exist, although it isn't, like I said.
You can substitute the owl feather with a casting focus or a component pouch.
Yeah, holy symbol for a cleric.
Before Ralphie sleeps, he does a quick detect magic ritual.
Okay. I mean, it is a 10-minute ritual cast, which isn't, is very conspicuous.
Random, stop eating your microphone.
Sorry.
After you, Ralphie, after you cast, yes, you can in fact tell that there is magic coming from Vernon.
What school of magic is it?
What school of magic? It's currently unidentifiable. Actually, you can't tell what it is. What school specifically it is?
The School of Ghoul. So who wants first watch?
My spell says that's how it works.
Yes, the spell says that. But it's not a school of magic that you experienced, Hippo.
How do you know what Ralphie's experienced?
Because he's just a little boy.
Because he came from a different plane of existence?
Ralphie goes to sleep.
I'll take first watch.
Okay. You're gonna take first watch with Brennan?
Yeah.
I'll take second watch. Because third watch is the worst. Also, I'm going to wait till Ralphie's asleep, and then I'm going to use Distance Spell, and then cast Cure Wounds on him as a third level spell. I will respect his wishes by not touching him.
Ralphie's already at maximum health, but okay.
You said you were coughing blood, and your ribs were broke.
Make me a perception check, please.
What do I look like? Some kind of doctor?
That's what you call a heel rape.
You sure do like rape.
That's
And hate fucking.
That's a 10.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Vernon kills you.
No, Vernon doesn't do anything. You guys are currently on a boat, and with Vernon and Random taking like different sizes. Actually, that's a very large boat. This gift isn't that large.
You're a large boat.
With basically, where are all the characters? Here. I don't have a model for fucking goddamn it. I always keep forgetting to like look up models. So I'll just fucking take a random model.
Promote me. I probably have a suit man.
Okay, I'll promote you. You see if you can give me a suit man. But yes, like I'm saying, Gregarious, you're like currently like looking to the one side, and with Vernon looking to the other. However, neither of you notice what's coming, and the ship, or the skiff itself, like completely gets jostled to the point where everybody nearly falls out. It like pretty much nearly goes in the air as a very large creature like attacks the boat itself.
Oh god, it's a Tarrasque!
No. I would like everybody to roll initiative. Got a token.
I'm gonna put a jacket on.
17.
Actually, what kind of...
12.
Yeah, I'll just use that. It's not indicative of what the animal's supposed to look like.
Needed the jacket, was getting cold.
Okay.
So, initiatives. What we got?
12.
14.
Random got 17?
17, yes.
Okay.
And
I got
Jeez.
Rolled that
21. No, 20.
And the large monstrosity gets 9. And Vernon gets 11.
And what about trash?
Trash. Yeah, I forgot about trash.
Make him go last.
Yeah, not a bad idea actually.
As punishment. No,
Well,
ignore it. Make him go last.
Make him go. Yeah, well, I rolled a nat 20 for him, but he's not here, so he goes last.
Okay. So, on top of the initiative order, or are we getting Supreme Greed?
Well, you're actually getting Supreme Greed. The large, very uncomfortably large, oh, is this supposed to be Vernon?
Sure.
What does he look like?
What is that strange thing he has in his hand?
It's a
Ignore
hose.
The creature itself is a, like, weird armored lizard with, like, very sleek design. This isn't this model is just a token. You can
It's
order
an Embermane! Shit!
and a mermaid.
Oh no.
Poop its snoot!
It's a Drask. It's gonna snipe us with lightning.
Oh no! So what's happening?
It
We're just gonna bump the boat and then leave.
Nope. It's currently like just biting the side of the boat.
Biting?
Yeah, biting. Just like
Oh.
trying to like pretty much eat it. Eat the boat. And
Hmm.
it's not very smart. It's just eating the boat currently, and then it realizes this isn't very tasty, and then realizes there are some tastier things aboard the boat. It actually climbs aboard the boat,
Oh no!
and I just realized that it also has fucking grid snap on it. Whoops.
AFK like 1 minute.
But who does it? Let's see, who does it go for? Let's see who is the tastiest of them all.
Vernon.
Spliff.
It goes to the middle.
He seasoned himself.
Oh lord.
Better wait till Hein gets back.
Yeah, it's not gonna do any damage until that's a. How much does? Oh god, that's a lot of plus.
Goodbye, Spliff.
Maybe we should
That's
start
a-
setting goals.
That's a 20.
Goodbye, Spliff.
We're waiting for Spliff to get back.
Yep.
Meanwhile, a party erupts. Everyone starts jumping.
Party.
Not okay with this. I'm not okay with this. See, this is all a plot of Vernon's to get us killed because he was on watch when we got attacked.
Kratos gets sees goes up on everybody.
Kratos is like,
Damn it, Ein, why did you have to disappear right now?
I'm not comfortable with Kratos being undead monster token.
It's the best I could find.
you look like a downed gorilla. Icicles!
Anybody want to do something like identification and stuff?
Sure.
Ralphie's
I make,
asleep.
well, okay. Well, since the boat got rocked, I'm going to make a knowledge religion check.
On
Does it look like a knowledge religion type creature from like religious, pillars of salt, gorgons turning people to
Sure,
stone?
you can make the check.
Did the rocking of the boat wake Ralphie up?
Nat 20.
Yeah, the rocking of the boat did in fact wake Ralphie up. With the nat 20, even though it's not a creature that you it's not like a normally religious fucking creature, but it's heard in legends and like just old homes and stuff like kind of like stuff you like might have heard just over in random books and stuff. But like you've heard of this like really voracious creature like in some usually temperate areas, although sometimes in deserts, called a bullet.
A bleh.
A bullet.
A bullet.
A bullet. Bullet? Bullette.
The blur.
A blur. A very big, heavily armored creature that just
Basically
likes
a land shark.
a land shark, yes.
Can I do a perception to see if I see any weaknesses in his armor? Like, does he have a soft belly or exposed toe?
Not the
Sure.
toe.
Egg-shaped patch of its armor that's missing.
A sign saying, hit me here.
Yeah. Advantage attack here.
Is Ein back or is he still AFK? Ein!
You really should just
I
like
saw
not answer the
Some
door
trash
or
log
answer
on.
the phone. The silent
Trash is in.
trash.
Yes, I am here.
Silent trash is best trash.
we're gonna die, trash.
You're gonna die pretty much every time.
Is Ralphie awake?
He should be. If he isn't, he's like he should really be looked at if he doesn't wake up at that, because he's probably has some sort of brain disorder.
You healed me with the wrong magic.
Father,
Killed me with the brain hurting juice, boss.
Ralphie, can you light that creature up a little
Hold
bit?
on, let me do my morning stretches. Ralphie,
Okay,
Ralphie
the
starts
bullet
stretching
gets-
whilst we wait for it to attack.
Calisthenics.
I'm not sure what spell slots I had left from last session,
Sorry,
so I'll also be casting cantrips.
Okay, Ein is back. Ein, what is your AC?
My
it 20?
Oh, it's 60? 16?
Okay, so like what happened? Bullet attacked a boat. Bullet jumped on thing. Bullet looked at all of these noms and decided to eat you. Unfortunately, I did roll a dice for this. I'm sorry. This is how just a dice landed.
Go, go, go!
Goddamn, fucking! I have too many dice. Can't find the dice I'm looking for. There we go. Is there anything you want to try? Do you have any reaction sign you might want to try?
Nothing I can do now.
Okay. Wait, hang on. Exit. Oh, that I
Did you-
didn't.
Maybe you should delete some dice, Letty.
I probably should. Give me a moment. It says this uses a dice I have already used.
I'm pretty sure that Letty is, Letty's dices are connected to mine to
Yeah.
train all the good rolls.
Yes, they are. You take 24 points of damage.
Yeah, okay, okay. I got 9 hit points left.
Get inside it and start punching. Go through the soft underbelly. I don't know if it has a soft underbelly, but go through it.
That's literally its turn. Let's go from top of initiative order. Griff.
Okay. So, I'm gonna hold my turn. Or should I hold my turn? No, I'm not gonna hold my turn. I'm going to walk over to Ein.
Okay.
I'm gonna just skip up behind him and then cast haste on him, which gives him +2 to his AC. And also allows him to take another action to punch or disengage or use objects or whatever he wants to do on his turn. And then I'm just gonna roll backwards and be like, ha, 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 and then be like, boop, touch thingy Catman as well to give him haste as well. Running the spell for 2 sorcery points. Like, psh, psh, both of them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna retreat to Ralphie's side over here. So getting ready to coordinate some magics. And that's gonna be my turn. Okay, so Trash and Ein, you both have +2 AC. And you both have an action that you can use to attack or disengage or use objects with. And you have advantage on dexterity saving. Oh, and your speed is doubled.
So whose turn is it?
Random.
I'm going to try to move between the bullet and Spliff. And I'm
Okay.
going to hold my action to cast a spell once somebody actually damages this dude.
Okay, hold an action to cast a spell after somebody damages him. Alright.
Yes.
Ein, your turn.
He takes any hit point damage I'm going to cast.
So I have 3 attacks per turn and unarmed attack.
Yes.
I look at that thing and say, "You done derped up."
And remember your flurry of blows as well.
Yep. And I use my flurry of blows, and I am gonna attack this thing 4 times.
Okay.
5 times, actually.
Yeah, 4 times with my sword and a 5 time with a hand.
No, Flurry of Blows is 1 key point, 2 additional unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
So it's 3 normal sword attacks and 2 unarmed attacks.
I thought Flurry of Blows was 1 extra attack.
2
No, that's
unarmed
not Flurry
strikes.
Blows. That's just a normal kick. That's just a normal monk thing.
But you get 5 attacks, 3 sword, 2 hand, and our monk attack is now 1d6 damage.
Okay, fine. Roll your attack.
So I got 4 attacks with the sword,
3
and
with a sword, 2
Three.
unarmed.
okay, whatever.
You've got 2 attacks base from being level 5, and 1 from haste. And then when you flurry, you get 2 additional attacks, which are unarmed attacks.
That's a 23.
That hits.
Eh. That's a 10, right?
Yep.
That's a 13.
13 points of German.
That's a 17.
17 to hit. That hits.
Nine damage. It's a 26. Yeah, 26. No, yeah, 26. Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, 6 damage. Oh, that's 11.
That does not hit. Then for your unarmed strikes,
Oh, wow.
it does not hit.
Yeah, I do not hit with my unarmed strikes.
His armor is too strong.
And then I disengage because I only have 9 hit points left.
Patient defense.
Can you disengage as a bonus action?
No, only if you're a rogue, I think.
Step of the Wind, you can spend 1 key point to take the disengage or dash action as bonus action on your turn.
But you already
But
used the bonus action.
he
for
already
flurry,
used it.
so.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're stuck there, Ryan, but at least you got 2 extra AC.
Yeah,
Can
okay,
you-
fuck it.
You can use patient defense, spend 1 key point, and take the dodge action as a bonus action on your turn.
Which you
On
used
the-
to.
He already used it. Yeah. Boop.
Okay, so Ralphie.
Okay, Ralphie's gonna stand up and
Isn't it random? You said you wanted
Yeah.
to wait until it took
Oh
it.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
sorry. Random.
Have him make a wisdom save, 14.
Wisdom save.
What's he cast?
No, he fails horribly.
Oh, 3 points of damage.
3
For total.
points of damage.
That sucks.
Go, Ralphie, go!
okay, Ralphie stands up to his full Ralphie height of
Okay.
5 foot something, and the desert is lit up by a blindingly golden light as he golden boys, and everyone gets 5 temporary hit points and can move their reaction and not take any attacks of opportunity if they want.
Ooh.
And then
Mine's
then,
like,
then Ralphie's gonna look at the angry thing and say, you should actually no, he has to make a wisdom saving throw first.
Nat 20.
Okay, Ralphie sits down.
fuck this not. Vernon.
Remember your 5 hit points, and if you want to move, you can move.
Okay.
Spliff runs to the back of the boat.
Oh yeah. It is currently Vernon's turn. Yeah. He's just gonna pull out some just what looks like to be a mace, or does it really? Is it really a mace? Oh well, it's kind of looks like a mace or a hammer, I suppose. And this is the first attack. And this is the second attack. He's completely fucking useless at that. Vernon doesn't do anything else. Oh, Monstrosity's turn. Who was the last one who... Oh, Krikoros is right in front of it. Actually, no. Who is gonna bite? Determine randomly. It is a mindless creature. Krikoros.
Oh no,
Wow.
he's biting
Okay.
cigarettes.
Poor Krikoros. The bullet just crit you.
Oh no, he's dead.
Oh no.
Could you not?
That's a lot of damage.
Best start rolling new character.
That's about right.
Okay, we got this.
The bullet does 47 points of damage.
Oh, that's -4. That's only
Shit.
-4. He could still live.
He's fine. He's fine. It's only a gib if it's double his hit point total in one hit.
Nah, he's got 43 hit points. And no. He's got +5 from being Ralphie, right? Ralphieized.
Yep.
If he had
Just
40,
one?
if he had, yes, he had one.
He has 1 hit point.
God damn. Woof, that is
Yeah, the bullet basically just like picks you up and like shakes you and then like smacks you on the fucking floor back down.
like a terrier with a rat.
Ralph,
Yeah, pretty much.
Ralphie just shouts, "My God, he's broken in half!"
So that was a lot of damage.
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Actually, no.
It bites him again.
No, it doesn't fight him again. It turns around and like jumps, so that allows. Krikoros, are you still up? Actually,
He's at 1 hit point.
got
Random,
one
you
left.
get an attack of opportunity, and so does Vernon. Let's see if he actually hits anything.
Random's AFK. He's like,
Okay.
I'm out.
Apparently, I was muted when I was trying to do math. That 43 was with the +5, so I'm at -4.
Oh, so you're currently unconscious. And
It's fine. We got this.
It's
Family
fine.
on hand.
We've got a guy that can cast Revivify. Oh no.
Hey, I did my part. I did 3 damage to it.
Bird is having a hard time hitting this thing, and even with the attack of opportunity, and you see the bullet just like dig itself under the dirt or under the sand.
Did it take me with it?
No, it's just boy you and like
It-
shuffled you around a
It
bit.
took bits of you with it.
Yeah, it took it's a
Spell
few minutes.
slots. How many spell slots have I got left for this bullshit I want to do?
It got a hairball from my fur and took off.
Okay, so it's currently underground. Oh, okay. Then maybe not have it die. But yeah, it's currently underground, so you don't know where it is. What do you
I
guys do?
save the cleric or not?
Oh yeah, it's Tresh's turn. What do? You just
Ooh.
saw Krikoros just get like punted around like a fucking terrier with a mouse.
We are going to. We've got our quarterstaff. I'm gonna.
Ralphie.
Are you gonna attack the cleric?
Put him out of his misery.
He's just holding a stick. What are you gonna do with that?
I charge the quarterstaff with my key power, and I smack the bullet with it.
It's underground.
It like basically just jumped off the off the boat and like dug itself underground, burrowed itself underground.
Damn it.
It's a land shark.
I will have to as soon as it comes up, I will use my attacks. I guess I gotta hold my action.
Okay, holding attack.
Also, I just want to point out that with haste on him, Trash could probably run to the city before the rest of us could get there.
Want to hear
Trash-
something funny?
Trash should run back in time and warn us that we're about to be attacked.
That's right. I can move 200 feet right now. Wait a turn. Wait, yeah, 200 feet right now. With haste, I can run 200 feet.
200 feet per second? Or no,
Yes.
6 seconds? What the
Yep.
fuck?
Yep,
Just knocks us
Yeah,
all
I
over
like
with the
that.
sonic boom.
that's how he does sonic damage to his opponents.
Yeah,
This is
well,
what you call Trash Lewis.
yeah, all I have to say is you don't have to beat the bear if you can run faster than everybody else.
He's cast to Savinia.
I cast Runaway.
33 feet per second. What the fuck?
I am a tabaxi.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, Griffey,
I'm holding
what
my
are you
action
doing?
until it comes back up.
I calculated it. That means he's running at 144 kilometers an hour.
What the fuck?
He is cheetah. I have a question.
Yes.
Guys.
You can feel the, like, slight rumbling, as, like, you just kind
I
of,
think
like,
if you make that thing easier to hit.
Maybe.
Okay, because if you can make it easier to hit, I could try something, but it might not work. I don't think I should try it unless you're here. I'm gonna walk over to Barrack, to Craiggero's Craigness, whatever his fucking name is.
Yep.
Fuck it, I guess I'll be a good person. I'm going to expend Sorcery Point and Twin Cure Wounds and cast it at a 2nd level spell. So he get 48 plus 16 health back.
Ooh.
No, I lie. 48 plus 8. Did you roll 4 ones?
No, I just made those dice for you to roll.
Oh, I thought he was gonna roll them. Okay, I'll roll them.
Oh.
It's fine. So that's 7. Oh, that's 18 plus 8, so 26 hit points.
Woo.
Woohoo! Overtime.
And then I'm going to move back to the center of the boat. If Ralphie can light that thing up, or somebody can give me advantage, I will do something silly. My turn.
I can guidance you.
Okay.
That's about it.
Random, you're currently awake. What do? You can hear the slight tremblings of, like, something moving around.
Welcome back.
Can I see any sifting sand or like a wake? I'm trying to look for the bullet.
Make a perception check.
9.
No.
I'm like-
9.
I don't want to tell you how to live your life, but you look pretty bad, and so does Spliff.
But
I mean, if
Well,
you got any
I-
healing magics available.
out of game, I don't know what I cast last session, so I'm just assuming I'm out of.
You cast 2 2nd level, I think, devouring touch, whatever it's called, negative energy touch.
Inflict wounds.
The bad
Influence, thank
touch.
you.
Bad
Bad
touch.
touches. And used Toll of the Dead a bunch of times, and that's pretty much
Spiritual
it. I don't
weapon.
remember. Sorry?
I remember a spiritual weapon. I'm sure I have a 1st level spell, probably.
You probably have all your 1st level spells good. I don't think you used any.
Okay, I'll do a curing at 1st level. What is that?
It's D8 plus spellcasting modifier. On who, yourself or Spliff?
Spliff.
Okay.
So that's a
Range or trust spell?
10. No, I'm gonna move over to him. I'm trying to find where he.
Yeah, it's supposed to be over here.
He's hiding in the back.
10 HP to Spliff.
Spliff, 10 hit points for you.
Yay.
Haste gives you +2 AC as well, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you have advantage on dex saving throws. Okay, I'm just gonna hold my action. If I see somebody like light the thing up out of game, basically giving me advantage, I'm gonna try.
Well,
and
you've
mute
already
it.
had your turn this round.
Yeah, for the next round, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I don't think the
I'm-
character sheet is calculating my spell attack bonus and my save DC.
Can I see the thing?
Nope. I mean, you could try and do a perception check, see if you can see like the wake of the bullet.
I like go deep down in my Zen beliefs.
Trash, what's your spell attack skill?
It says
ability?
it says 3.
No, what's the
right.
ability you use?
Wisdom.
Plus. I only get plus if I have adapted in the saving throws, right?
What? That wasn't the saving throw. That was just
Oh,
a perception check.
perception. I only get yeah, and
Whatever's in your character sheet. So wisdom plus proficiency mod.
Yeah, I
If
think
it's
that should.
Skill.
Like, if you don't have it as a
Plus-
skill, just what number it has next to it.
+2, so that's 18.
Okay, well, in 18, yeah, you can see it. It's you can guess where it is pretty effectively. I mean, it's still underground, so.
But I'm gonna try to do a jump attack and like stab the sword where I think it's gonna be, like, pierce it.
Okay, you want to jump at him? Okay, sure. Fuck it, let's try it. Do an attack with disadvantage. You try to stab the sword through sand on a underground target. It's
There you
gonna
go,
be
Thrash.
very difficult.
That's what I thought it should be.
Oh, motherfuckers need to load of Excel.
That was a 7 though before.
No, the numbers looked good.
It's
not sure
both
why.
bad, so
You-
yeah, I'm not hitting that.
You put it
one.
on B28 instead of B27.
You jump down close to where the thing is, but you try and stab through it.
I
And
got
you do-
another attack, so I'm gonna try to stab another one.
Okay, yeah, sure. Go ahead.
And before I end up just like fucking surfing this thing while holding onto his sword.
That is
Well-
unfortunately a 1. Oh no, wait, it's a 16. Sorry. Looked like a 1,
15 and a
but
16.
yeah, so it's 16 plus whatever you have.
That's 7, so
Yeah,
over
yeah.
20.
Yeah, you hit it. A roll of damage.
Ruining my nice sword I gave him.
Yeah, that's a 8 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna like do a fucking heel kick also.
It's underground. Unless you have a stabby bit on your leg, I'm gonna say that's probably not gonna work. You were stabbing it through sand.
Maybe like use one of your key points for defense. So your ass don't get numbed again.
Well,
But it pops
yep,
out of
I'll do fucking patient
Thing is, now
defense.
you're a tasty treat on the sand.
the-
Yeah, I'll
Walk
do
without rhythm.
I'll do 1 key point for the patient defense.
Okay. That's I'm Ralph. What are you doing?
Ralphie's gonna move over to this side of the boat. Gonna inspire Spliff. Spliff, don't get munched again. You're better than that. And probably you might give it food poisoning. And then just ready Fairy Fire. So as soon as I can see it, I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on it.
Okay. Ralph, that's your turn. Vernon is just like, the fuck is this? Well, he actually does know what it is. But, it's ready to attack. Just when he sees it. And Vernon, yeah, that's his. Monstrosity is going to, let me just look at the right page. It moves a bit. Over here, you see him move, but you can stab it because it's still on the ground. See it like emerge, and you actually see it like pick up some speed, and you see it emerge and fly through the air, landing in the middle of all of you. I need all of you to make a strength or dexterity saving throw.
Hey, hasted targets have advantage.
But I
I'm
was on
not
the floor,
hasted.
so I'm not one of those, right?
Nope.
Nope. But I am.
Ooh, I got a 4.
I'm gonna use my advantage point thing.
Natural 20. I dodge.
Okay, and you succeed.
Is this a save?
It's a save.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay, in that case,
That's gonna be a 14 for Griffey.
16 for Ralphie.
Okay. So anybody over 16
Yep.
succeed, and anybody under fail.
What do
Oh, sweet dwarven face!
And
do I got 16. Is that what that?
that's a success.
Oh, good.
And everybody takes. What's that? Okay.
Oh god.
Everybody takes 14 points of damage, and half for those who succeeded. Which is everybody, pretty much actually everybody except Spliff.
I got down to 29. I need to
Remember
make-
your temporary hit points. Well, can Ralphie cast the fairy fire as it's flying at him?
Yeah, and we get to attack it now.
Yep.
Need
Yeah,
to
it's
make
everybody can take directions. Ready? It's a maximum.
So he's going. Yeah, as soon as it lands, then I'm going fairy fire, and it must make a dex save throw.
Isn't fairy fire a box?
Yeah, I'm putting it like on the boat when it lands.
So
We need to
doesn't
make
that affect everybody on the what is the box size? Also, it's rolled a
Oh no!
dexterity saving throw. Well, it rolled 18 anyway.
Damn it,
I mean, if it's 10 feet box, I mean, then the creature just takes over all of that. But if it's like larger, shouldn't it affect everybody else as well?
I guess maybe I'll put it on the edge of the boat.
So it would have to aim. It would have to hit. Like even if you put it at the edge, it would have to hit at least Greg, for instance, or you and Vernon.
Fine, I put it so it hits me.
Okay, you and Vernon.
So I must make a dex save throw.
Vernon ain't shit anyway.
No, it's not. Well, negative in
It's
as much as.
basically 4 cubes next to each other's worth of area.
I fail my own dexterity saving throw. I am lit up.
I just hear Alfie go, "Oh god, it's in my mouth!"
It tastes like happiness.
I dodged.
That's-
I dodged the fairy fire.
Okay. Well, it only hit Ralphie, Vernon, and the creature. What was your like the creature rolled and the bullet rolled an 18?
Oh yeah, that's
over
fine.
your
Yeah,
DC?
mine's only 16.
Okay, that's it. So you and Vernon both have fairy fire on you now, which just gives you advantage against you.
Or against them.
Against them, yes.
The attack roll against the affected creature or object has advantage.
Okay.
Does
So-
Fairy Fire not blind anymore?
Did it ever?
I thought it did.
Mm.
It outlines you in light. That's what it do. It's 20-foot cubes.
20-foot cubes.
Ooh.
Cube man.
Okay, come
Alright.
Vernon, monstrosity and trash, get your asses going.
I had a held attack.
Do it.
Smack it with a quarterstaff using a key point to cast Stunning Strike.
Okay.
That's a 24.
Yeah, that hits.
That's also a 13 damage. But the Stunning Strike rules, when you hit another creature or melee weapon attack, spend 1 key point to attempt a Stunning Strike. Target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or be stunned until the end of your next turn.
Okay, Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Fail.
That
you son of a
is
bitch.
that's an 8.
I
What is the
said
DC?
14.
Okay, so it's stunned for its next turn.
Yes, it's done until the end of my next turn.
Oh, end of your next turn.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. He's
All
currently
right.
stunned.
We'll do 2 more quarterstaff attacks. That is a 12. Or 13. 13. That's a 13.
13 to hit. Unfortunately, that does not hit.
Actually, how does stuns rules work? It's stuns now, right?
I think it means it can't take action. I don't think it gives
Okay.
you any
Stunned creature is
advantage.
incapacitated, can't move, can only speak falteringly. It automatically fails strength, dex, saving throws, and attack rolls against it have advantage.
Ah!
Okay.
I
and
just thought
being-
it can't
again.
take things.
And in being incapacitated, it also can't take actions or reactions.
All right. So stunning strike is good. Remember that one.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to re-roll that 5. The 5 changes magically into a 3.
Doesn't hit.
I'll use my last quarterstaff attack.
No, this is good. This is
There we
good.
go. Natural 20.
Oh, that'll do it.
So that's 1 plus 8, so 9 plus 5 is 14 damage.
Okay.
And I will use my bonus action as a kick.
Mm-hmm.
Kick the bullet while it's down. That is a...
Wait, how is studying attack work? You can just use it next to any attack?
Any any attack. I can just use a 1 key point to stun something.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Fucking OP, man.
Moan.
It's a 16. Does that hit?
A 16 does not hit.
Yeah,
But
stunning
luckily
strike
I
isn't
have-
any type of action. It's just part of the attacks.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
was just wondering, was it like a trigger like flurry
Well,
blows where it uses a bonus
I
action as
got
well?
the dice rolls where it counted. I can't roll anything other than natural 20s and 2s.
Okay.
So he took a total of 27 damage from me and is stunned until the end of my next turn.
Yep.
Letty,
Yes.
the bullet's mouth, is it open?
No, because it's currently encapsulated, because it's stunned, it's currently, closed, because it's on the
Does
floor.
it have any, holes rent in it by Iron Sword?
Yeah, tiny ones?
Tiny ones.
I
Damn it,
mean, the
Spliff.
sword doesn't leave, a huge gaping wound. I mean, it's still an armored carapace.
Damn it, Spliff, you had one job.
Why?
Okay. I'm going to very carefully walk over to it
Okay.
and then just cast Scorching Ray, 2nd level, twinned with my last 2 sorcery points.
Okay.
Yeah, just 2nd level Scorching Ray. Yeah, okay, that'll work. Yeah, just straight Scorching Ray, 2nd level, 2 of them with advantage, and try and toast this motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
I was hoping to open up some wounds or something on it, but I'm gonna have to settle for just fucking pile driving it if I can. Okay, so that's 6 rays that we fired at this poor bad guy. I'm just gonna roll them 2 at a time. So the first one is 25.
25 to
Second
hit,
one
yeah.
is 15.
15 does not hit.
Okay. Then it's going to be 20.
Hit.
Yeah, 20 something for both of them. And then the last two. It's gonna
Remember,
be...
you have advantage.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna reroll the misses last. And then last one's 23, 22, and 15. And then I'm
15
gonna
doesn't
reroll the two. Then I reroll the two misses.
Yeah, riddle everything. You might get crits.
No. Fine. 23 and 19.
19 hits, yeah.
Okay, so that's 6 hits. I need some d6s. Gather up my d6s. Thank you. I'm going to need 12 d6 in total. Let's grab some more. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more. Thank you. Okay. It takes 51 points of fire damage.
Jesus.
Okay. Yeah, with that, well, how do you want to do this?
I basically just want to like walk up and then just give him like a gentle like pat 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 like I'm making a snowball on the top of the head. And then just immolate whatever's under my hand.
Okay.
Don't want to damage the boat.
Yeah, you basically just basically cause a vapor explosion with just, you know, whatever little moisture inside of the creature just instantly vaporizes, showering some people around you with a little bit of gore, but luckily the boat itself doesn't take any damage.
I'm just gonna yawn and then I'm just gonna curl up and go to sleep.
Okay.
Ralphie drops concentration on Fairy Fire and stops glowing.
Oh shit! Yeah, when I drop concentration on haste, you guys basically go almost unconscious when it ends. But for one round after haste ends, you guys can't move or take any actions, as the wave of lethargy sweeps over you.
And you can fall unconscious instantly for sleep.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
you're no
the
longer
two of you that were
unconscious.
under haste is like super tired now.
Oh boy. Well, at least we've got some fish dinner.
I don't think this is the fish, but okay.
Smells like a fish.
Maybe a land shark, however, it does not look or taste like fish.
I wouldn't know. I've never had fish.
So, oh yeah, we still had 2 watches. Who's gonna take the rest of them?
I was
Apparently-
gonna take second watch, but I'm tuckered out.
I was gonna say, and I think Spliff and I are out because of haste.
Yeah.
Oh,
Vernon
so
actually-
you guys already covered after 6 seconds, 1 round. You'll be fine.
Okay, I can take the next watch.
Okay. Nope. Your watch passes uneventfully, and who's going to take the last?
Ralphie will, I guess, because Ralphie.
Okay. In the last watch, also, you noticed, Seven, that Vernon didn't ever go to sleep. He was just kind of like lounging about. And Ralphie, if you're going to take the last watch, let's see. Okay. And your watch also passes rather uneventfully as the sun starts to rise. And you also notice that Vernon was just kind of really bored the whole night instead of really doing anything. Well, not the whole night, obviously, because the bullet attacked, but the...
You should have him keep him conversation.
Vernon was just kind of hanging about, unless you said anything to him.
No.
Vernon, where did you get that armor?
Oh, yeah, I got it off a dead guy. I don't exactly remember where it was again, but kind of everything starts to look the same in this damn desert.
So no idea who crafted it.
Nope. I mean, I think there was stamp inside here, but I haven't been able to, take it off and check again.
What, you can't take it off?
Nope.
Doesn't that chafe?
I want to look at start, like trying to pull off his gauntlet.
Yeah, no, I tried that. I tried to have people help me. And as you try and pull the gauntlet off, it just doesn't want to go.
This is the next morning?
This is the next morning, yes.
Do you want it off?
Well, part of me wants it off, but to be honest, it's the only thing that's kept me alive all this time.
I think
what
I
I
have an
really want.
idea. I can get it off you.
You can?
I believe so.
Huh. I'm curious. Huh.
I can seems like there's some kind of magic on you. Spend the magic abilities for a little while. Long enough for you to get out of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, kind of want to get out of here, but first, I want to get out of this desert. Well, off this world. It kind of sucks.
Well, Barrick, drive the boat.
To it. When we get to town,
Oh, good morning, dearies.
you can always put it back on. So once we get to town, we can get it off you.
Oh, hello, dearies.
Shower or whatever. You can always put it back on.
That's true.
Barrick, drive the boat.
Oh, sure. I'm going to attempt to drive the boat.
Sure.
Guidance. Take your dirty guidance.
Yeah. Give me your guidance. Where is it? Give it to me.
I gotta see what is it a D8? It's a D4.
Guidance. Yeah, it's a D4.
Yeah. Shit, what was that dice before it flipped?
13.
13. 14. 13.
13.
15.
So it's 15 total.
15. But has this barrack ever driven before?
No.
This barrack doesn't know how to do this.
Thank you very much, dearie. What's your name again?
I'm Gregoros. We have
Of
introduced each
course,
other
yes,
several
of course
times.
you are. We should have some breakfast. Can't tackle a day without a good breakfast now, can we, before we get going? Why are you all looking at me like that?
Barrick, you should really drive the boat.
But breakfast.
No, drive the boat. Breakfast can wait.
Okay.
I mean, while he's filling his face in breakfast.
I'm just going to Fairy One, I've got your name. What are we having for breakfast? And then we'll get on our way. Every main has to keep up their strength. We have a nice meal, and then we tackle the day head on by the horns. Yeah. Oh, hello. What's your name again? Human, man.
Do you know me? I'm Spliff.
Of course, Spliff. Yes, I knew that. Sorry, it just slipped my mind for a moment.
I think your mind is full of holes, and it's a dangerous place, I think.
Well, okay then. What have we got for suppliers to make breakfast with? Can we make some baked eggs and maybe some bacon or something?
No,
I'll
have...
I'll handle breakfast. And I can create food and water. I create 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water.
Zajam!
The boat collapses under the weight of food.
No. Yeah, now you have a barrel of water, or 45 gallons of water, however much that takes space. And well, I mean, the old rations you were having before, they aren't very appealing, and they aren't they aren't like your fresh ingredients. They're your trail rations of. You presume that might be jerky, but you can't really tell.
What kind of food does the cleric make?
It looks like warm eggs and bacon and stuff like that, but I grew up in the forest around all the animals. It's actually all vegan food, so it's like soy bacon and tofu
monster.
eggs.
Oh, well, there we go. Come on, everybody, get out your dishes. Come, come, come. Let's gather round.
Well,
And
I
you,
guess
little
I
boy.
can try this.
What's your name, Ned?
Well, come on now, Barrick. I don't think you can forget my name.
Oh, you know me. I'm always coming and going. In one year out the other.
That seems to be.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Yes, that's our experience.
Well, you know,
I'm
you
going-
said my name enough that I'm pretty sure you just remember my name.
I want to walk up to Varric.
Little boy?
That's not
tilt
my
his head
name.
up to his, tilt his head up to the sun so I can like see his pupils and all that. I'm gonna do a medicine check, see if he has concussion. 9.
9 for seeing if he has a concussion.
Yeah, medicine check.
No, it doesn't look like Barrick has a concussion.
I take his head and shake it and try to like reset him.
Craig, what are you doing? I mean, I'm flattered, but why are you doing this?
I'm just checking.
You'll have to understand. From our point of view, you seem to change personalities at a drop of a hat.
Oh no, that's just silly.
We think so too.
Well,
No, it seems pretty real.
At least he's not hitting people with hammers.
oh, that seems terribly impolite. Who would do such a...
You.
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 No, that doesn't sound like me at all.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know. I mean... No, I don't even think I own a hammer.
Because you lost it in the blood of the sea.
After you hit
Do
me
it in the
in the
river.
chest with it.
Oh, do you need some healing?
No, please stay away from me.
Oh, well, okay, little boy.
Still not my name.
What's your name, little boy?
I'm not telling you my name.
Well,
Oh.
okay then.
Don't be that way, Ralphie.
Do we
God damn it.
heal from the full rest?
Oh, Ralphie, there we go. Just slipped my mind for a moment.
What's
so,
that?
You
Random?
want me to...
So
What's that,
does our long rest heal us
Yes.
full?
Yeah.
Wait.
Well, you say I must drive this boat, yes? Of course I've driven this boat many times. Let's
that's
get on going, shall we?
That's a lie.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've driven the boat sometime. Or else you wouldn't be asking me to drive the boat, right?
no.
I've got
Yeah?
a feeling that this is a different barrack again.
But that's just
Oh.
silly.
Just,
That happened often.
just a hunch.
It seems to happen every day.
I guess
So
we
this
ignore
is
it.
the third barrack we know of.
It
Oh,
would seem
oh.
that way.
Huh.
Every time he
pretty
sleeps
sure-
by the looks of it.
Pretty sure I'm just Barrack, not any other Barrack that you've ever heard of.
I'm pretty sure you're not.
How many Varrics do you know of? New Varric.
Oh, well, there was my great-grandfather Barrack, there was his wife Barrack, and then there was my niece Barrack, and then there was my cousin Barrack, and then of course there's my husband Barrack, and there was my son Barrack, and his brother Barrack, and let's see. Oh yes, how could I forget? And there was my other aunt Barrack, the second, and then yeah, there's a lot of Barracks in our
Well,
family.
was
Very
there-
few names.
Was there ever a barrack that lived in a big school thing for wizard-like magic people?
That's just silly. Dwarves don't practice magic.
Okay.
Then how are you gonna heal small boy?
Oh, that's easy enough. We just ask Muradin for a blessing.
Was there a
Okay, was there ever a barrack that lived in a place that then he wasn't allowed outside to mingle because he had to keep the bloodlines pure?
Oh, that just sounds awful. End up with the right bit of inbreeding that way now, wouldn't you?
Well, that's one of the barracks. Was there ever a barrack that was very angry and swore a lot and hit everything he saw?
Phew, you haven't seen me grandpa yet. He's a right angry one, that one.
Okay, so every morning he wakes up and he's a different one of his ancestors. Right, got it. Figured out.
What are you talking about, little lad?
Shush now, Barrick. The adults are talking.
Are you even an adult? I mean, you're so tiny. I'm actually
taller
afraid
than
I might
you.
break you.
I'm taller than you.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose technically you are.
And factually.
How much does Alfie weigh?
Well, 110 pounds apparently.
I would weigh you by like almost double that.
Well, I'm still taller than you.
Well, it's your call to be like that. Longshanks always make an issue of height.
Okay, well, you're useless to us now if you can't drive this boat.
Oh, I can drive the boat. How hard could it be? Liddy, I'm gonna navigate the boat.
Okay.
Too.
Sure. Make me a general intelligence check at disadvantage as you try and figure this thing out.
You know, us dwarves are really famous sailors. First roll's a 7.
No, I didn't know that.
Second roll's 18. Oh, great! Vast underground rivers, a couple of
Any
lakes.
intelligence plus?
That would be a minus, so 6.
Oh, yeah. You have no. You'd like. Yes, boat stuff.
I'm just like pulling
it's
levers,
not
like
boat
I
stuff.
know what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, you start like pulling on some of the rigging and the stuff, but never like actually touching the central console. Like you do actually get some stuff to move
Backwards.
like seam properly, but like they don't stick, and so you start like putting up like winding ropes up and like.
I'm going to need one of you to go to the tiller, and we're going to need a bit of a breeze so we can catch the sail, yeah?
The tiller?
Well, you
Are-
said
are
it's a
we-
boat.
Are we planting a garden?
No. It's the steering bit of the boat, the rear of the... You've never
I
been on
wanna-
a boat before, lad?
I want to go to the console and try to remember what Barry did yesterday.
Yeah, give me an intelligence check.
Eee.
So, where are we again?
Ooh,
Oh,
nat
you
20.
perfectly actually.
Comes to a 19.
Okay, here's the
That's
rundown.
still not 20. So
We were in a cave. We fell in a hole. We ended up in this desert cave place. You were also there. You fell in a different hole. You were a different barrack. You were on the toilet. And then we went down a cave, and now we're stuck in a desert.
Well, it doesn't sound like me at all.
Well, it is.
Apparently, we have been regurgitated by a dead god.
That
yeah,
just sounds positively off.
random. Based on like memory of what you remember other barrack doing, and you start like remembering and understanding, but it still takes you like half a day just to start getting the thing moving, because it just takes you a lot of time to try and understand the whole system. It is still a fairly complicated machine, but you can still get underway. But actually, yeah, you can get underway and still arrive at your target today. So, what do you guys do?
I
Well,
wonder how many more of those lizard beasts are out here.
what lizard?
The one you killed yesterday. I believe you said it was a bullet.
Its remains are still here, smoking on the deck.
Yeah, well,
This
Come on,
one.
push it off. Oh,
Here.
I just thought there was like some meat we were
That-
trying.
That was not decoration.
I thought we were just preserving the meat for the oak. Well, that seems violent.
Yeah, you cooked its brains.
Oh, well, I'm sure it deserved it. Why did we do that?
Well,
Kill us.
do you see Spliff and all the bits hanging off of him?
No.
And Craig, all the bits hanging off of him that were
At
previously
one
flesh.
point, it bit me in half.
Oh, well, you seem pretty okay for somebody that got bit in half.
I got better.
I got
Oh,
better.
great. Well, so Do we just sit on this thing while it goes, or is there a...
Well, I mean, you're technically already, I presume, already underway while we're having this conversation.
Yes, but I know nothing.
Do all you barracks have the same last name as well?
Oh, you mean Ironhammer? Quite a famous clan.
Is every Ironhammer a barrack?
Oh, don't be silly. You wouldn't be able to tell each other apart. Oh, that would be funny. But no, of course not.
Why do you have so many barracks?
Oh, it's because of one of my ancestors. He was quite a doughty fellow, said to perform several legendary deeds in his time. Arm wrestling the gods, drinking Odin under the table, wooing Murden's daughter, fighting off an invading drow army, you know, things of that nature. We take his name as a homage to him, to keep his memory alive.
Is there any way y'all use to differentiate between each other?
Of course, we don't always look the same. That would be silly.
I mean, when you're telling a story about your cousin, how do you know you're not talking about your own?
I don't know. You just know which one you're talking about. You know, if somebody says, "Oh, you know, that's old Sophie. She's so funny." You know who they're talking about. I mean, there might be many Sophies, but you know which one you're about. Same with the barracks.
These dwarves are strange.
Well, you know. I don't go around judging your people living out in the middle of the damn weather when there's a perfectly good mountain to keep the weather off you.
I live on top of mountains.
That is exactly my point. Bloody strange lot. And you are a cat person?
I am a tabaxi.
All right. Don't think I've seen any of your kind around, but well,
Yes.
I see you're a quiet one.
Oh, yes, just observing.
That I always say, if you don't have anything to say, rather stay quiet.
Yeah,
learn
that's
more
exactly right. But yes, whilst you live under the mountains, we live on top.
Stop, Lookie. Go away.
And cookies, apparently.
No, nothing. I was just saying, stop, Lookie. No, look at the map. The other map.
Oh.
Well, that's really okay. Well, I have a bit of a question for you lot. Where are we traveling together again? It seemed to have forgot.
One of your barrack things thinks we kidnapped him.
Did you?
What would you think?
I'm going to eyeball Spliff. What does he look like? Is he as scruffy as he sounds?
No.
Is he?
He's wearing a tuxedo.
Yeah.
I mean, you're out in the middle of the desert. We haven't washed for a few days. And I don't know if Spliff was the cleanest person to start with. What do you look like,
Probably.
Spliff?
I look Spliff-like.
But what does Spliff
What?
look like?
Covered
He doesn't know, man. He doesn't like
Covered in plants
look
and
at
wrapped in paper?
mirrors.
So if he doesn't look... Okay, so he probably
He's
looks
like
a bit disheveled.
tan because, you know, he's sometimes in the sun and he's like bronze hair and he's like...
What's clothing look like?
I was just wearing like, you know, my monk robes.
What color are they?
They are tan. Fucking basically tan.
So like with
Plain
more
tan.
dark splotches, considering the amount of blood you lost when you almost got chomped in half,
Yeah, probably some blood spots on it.
and full of sand and grit, and a nice oily sheen from several days without a bath in the desert, with sand stuck to it. Are you a hobo?
Desert hobo?
Not.
Is that what Spliff looks like?
Yes. Desert hobo.
Well, I don't know. Did you kidnap Beric?
Wow.
Did you?
You know, if you Google desert
No,
hobo,
I didn't. Of course I didn't.
if you
They don't have the golden voice.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Wouldn't want things to become unpleasant.
Or would you?
Oh no, violence is the last resort one should resort to.
Oh,
Well,
what's up?
other barrack
What?
seems to be the first thing he goes for.
Hey, we've often had a chat with him about it, but he seems to have a bit of a temper.
So
We've
you
noticed.
talked to them?
Well, of course I've talked to them. We live up in the clan hold in the mountains.
I thought they were your ancestors.
Hey, dwarves live for a long time. I myself am, pretty young for a dwarf, but I'm nearly 100 of your human years.
Which mountains is your clan hold in?
That's pretty simple. In the Ironhammer Mountains.
Does anybody know where that is?
I imagine it's Iron Hammer Mountain.
Has Ralphie ever heard of them?
Make a fuck what?
History?
Yeah, history. Makes sense. Some kind of intelligence check.
15.
15.
I even from
You've
the same
heard
plane as you?
of Iron Hammer Mountain. Kind of have a general idea of where they might be. Anything else? Not really much about them.
Everybody's heard of them, famed for their craftsmanship, fierce warriors, and steadfast friendship.
No, I've never heard of any of those things.
Well, to be fair, you are
I
quite
find
young.
it that dwarves are overrated craft. My experience.
Well, you would say that.
That is so spliff.
That man's far too clean.
Wow.
He is too clean.
The bottom one is the one I posted is how Seven is dressed.
Oh, okay.
Well, you all seem awfully interested in Barrack.
Well, you know,
Tell me-
just because every day we have to wake up and meet a new barrack.
Well, tell me a little bit about yourself, young boy.
No.
Ralphie.
No.
Why do you seem so hostile?
Because Barrack hit me in the chest with a hammer and broke several of my ribs.
I will apologize, and if you just step here for a moment,
No.
I can heal you.
As a cleric with some medical experience, I don't believe your ribs were actually broken.
I was coughing up blood. He did hit me in the chest with a warhammer
He did do as much.
whilst
Well, I
climbing a tree.
apologize.
It's okay, the warhammer's gone for good now.
Oh, I suppose. I'll have to just make a new one when we get to a more civilized part of the country.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Well, we'll see. The day is still young. And what about you
Is-
furry ones?
What's that?
Well, tell me a little bit about yourselves. And I look at Craig and Seven. Because they're both furry and look pretty much the same to me because I'm a dwarf.
Except one is like really fucking tall,
That's racist.
Yeah, one is very tall and slim.
and the other is like even taller.
And covered in moss.
Both are really fucking tall. One is fucking 6
I wasn't,
feet.
I wasn't
5
going to
inches.
comment on the moss. I just thought he hadn't showered for a while.
Jesus. Wait.
Just like
Your character's 7.9 feet? 7'9"? How do you fucking say that? I have no idea.
7'9".
7'9". That's really damn tall. You're even taller than Vernon in his armor.
It is pretty tall. I always think of those guys as really short.
No, they're big. And
They're
very good at
half
hiding
elves.
for some reason.
They're basically fairy giants.
Fairy giant.
Yeah, that's literally what they are.
That's pretty good.
No, I'm dead serious.
I know. I just never really thought about them like that.
Well, why are you so tongue-tied?
because I'm reading.
I'm reading,
I'll go first.
I'm reading my own backstory.
Hi.
My name is Craigros. I'm a master of crafting Elven Woods.
Oh, too
Don't
much
really
old with
know
using
where
wood for
that-
that.
in comparison to the rest of the world. First time I've left the area.
Oh, so you're a bit of a traveler too, then?
No, this is the first time I ever left the woods.
Well, I don't see any woods around, so I'm assuming you traveled quite a distance to get here now, didn't you?
No, you and the rest of your party members swore they did not teleport me here, but something did.
Well, I can assure you that I don't know any magic like that. I swear to...
Insight! 9! What the fuck is with me and 9s?
999.
999.
I'm not lying.
Well, he's not lying,
As far as you know.
as far as you know.
Well, if we were teleported here, it stands to reason that there is someone or something that brought us here. So the first question would be, where is the person that did that?
You see Vernon like
Oh,
to say and points
yes,
south.
Fury? What's to the south?
Well, you weren't technically there, but the elder god, the dead one. Well, some people presume, included me, that that's the thing that keeps bringing people here.
Wait, the dead one?
Yeah, the one I found you guys inside of.
Oh, heck, we should have talked to it.
We really should. Well, how does this sound? Let's head for the closest city.
Well,
Pack
we're
up some proper
already on the
supplies.
way.
Oh, well, that's... Oh, preempted me. Good job, young man. And,
Don't patronize me.
what's wrong, dearie? And then when we get to town, we stock up on some supplies. And then we go back to proper study this god and figure out how to get back home. How does that sound?
I'm not really
Well,
just-
that sounds a
Yeah,
good idea.
I don't know.
Extent.
Doesn't sound like a bad idea.
I mean, it's not a safe idea, but it's an idea.
Well, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I mean, the carcass of that thing that attacked us was huge back there. You say I killed it, so I'm pretty sure...
No, you didn't kill it. It was already dead.
Oh, even better. That means there's people around that are... Good deal.
Well, last time we were there, you fell in some blood that turned you into a rage machine that hit me with a hammer and tried to kill me.
Well, now we know not to fall into any blood, so that's good. And again, I apologize.
To be fair, that is often the case. You never want to roll around in blood.
True enough. Unless you want to make blood angel.
No one ever wants to make those.
Oh, I don't know. When you kill a marauding giant, just lay down in its entrails and make some funny pattern. So your friends up on the watchtower and the peak could look down and have a good laugh. That's pretty good.
Well, not every giant is evil. A monastery is the encompassing gold palm of the sky giant. What
Generally
influenced my way of
speaking, any
life?
giant I've met so far has usually been tossing huge rocks at our home, so I might be a little bit biased.
We seldom run into under the mountain giants. Only sky giants where I'm from.
Can't say I've ever seen a sky giant before.
They're in the sky.
Pretty much, yeah. We're under the mountain. As far from the sky as you can get. So I would imagine we
Indeed.
don't see much of them around.
Well, not
So-
all of them.
How long is this trip going to be, Liddy?
Oh, I mean, it's still gonna be like some time, but I just let people talk.
Barrick.
So you have a
Barrick.
Random
other
was saying
Barrick-
something.
Other Barrick borrowed a pearl from me. Do you have it on you?
Oh, sure. Let me have a look for you quickly. I'm gonna open my bag and see what's inside it.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you already have like access to your own inventory, so.
Pull out a billing pin, some rope, crossbow bolts, an actual like folded up crossbow. Here, Moradin, look at this. Put that aside, couple of daggers. No, I apologize. I don't seem to have any.
Oh.
But tell you what, when we get to town, I will try and procure you.
Oh, thank you.
Dwarf is nothing if not a person that always pays their debts.
How many of those daggers do you have?
Oh, do you need some? I pull out 2 daggers. Here you go.
Oh no, that's not enough. I was going to make a warhammer for you again. You had enough daggers, but I don't think that's.
Oh no, it's fine. We can easily find some more in town. I'm sure. I mean, it's a desert, right? So there can't be that many supply posts in the area, and if nothing else, we can gather up some scrap metal and smelt something new.
Okay. And as you finish up your conversation, Vernon just like says, we should probably stop now. Watch before we hit that wall.
Great, can we do the honors?
How do we stop?
Ralphie jumps! I cut the brakes! Wildcard, baby! Ralphie dives out the back.
What way? Okay, so first of all, Greg, are you actually going to be stopping the boat?
If I can figure out how to stop the boat.
I mean, you already figured out how to make it move, but sure, roll. See if you can realize how to stop the boat.
You guys should really get a pilot for this thing.
We had one.
You killed him.
18.
Yeah, you know how to stop the boat.
Okay.
But before you can you're like, how does this stop again? You already see Ralphie just like fucking where do you dive again? Out of the boat or toward the back of the boat?
Off the side of the boat.
Okay, yeah, you dive off the side of the boat and like neatly roll into the sand.
You know, that's a very impetuous young man. I'm going to have a chat with his mother.
And you like make a nice little dust cloud as like you hit the sand. Fortunately for you, this area is starting to be a lot more sandy because it's close to the sand dunes, and you didn't hit the gravelly dirt. Yay! Because that would have done damage. Anyway, the boat comes to a stop pretty close by to the main gates, and you see Vernon just like wave to somebody, and after a moment, you notice that one of the doors starts opening, and there's somebody like also like who was actually opening the door, like just one dude opening the door and also waving towards Brennan. And it says, "All right, pick up your stuff and anything you want to bring, or stay here, don't come. Yeah, well, really your choice."
Can
just be back.
Is there like a place to dock?
No. This isn't, we don't have these kind of boats.
What kind of boat is this? This is not common?
Well, I mean, it's not our kind. Well, we don't really have boats. It's, I wouldn't say it's common, because there's only really one people who use them. It's, the local people. The only people who really figure out how to make them run properly. Oh, except you guys. Although I think that's less to do with you guys and more to do with the last guy who used it. But yeah, we never really figured out how to make more of them.
Mm-hmm.
So no boat docks, because we don't use boat.
Darren, do you think somebody's likely to steal the boat, or can we just leave it out
what
here?
Oh, yeah, we can just leave it out here. It won't be a problem.
Is there like a power source? Because you said the skis were humming. Is there like
there's not a power source you can see indirectly, but there's not a power source you can really see. you also do notice that there are certain kinds of like runes on the skis themselves and on the sails. There are like certain like metallic conductors leading from the center console where you were sitting to like all of the skis and towards the main pole that has the sails on them. And the poles themselves also have these runes on them.
Well, I don't see a key we could take out, so I have to hope nobody steals it.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
I mean, where did you buy this boat anyway?
Buy is not the right word to use.
Oh, don't tell me we've been aboard a stolen vessel.
Oh, no, we didn't steal it as much as we acquired it.
After you killed the previous owners.
Wait,
Oh, that does sound like something.
you guys killed the guys who own this boat and not just lend it? Like the guy?
I have no idea.
Well,
This was before my time.
They were slavers, and were trying to make us slaves.
Well, I mean, they tend to do that, yeah, but you took their boat and didn't like lend it and stuff. Oh, that could be a problem. Oh well, I'm sure they don't know who you are.
Well, we did leave them alive.
well, we knocked
and
out
they
a few
did.
of them, yeah.
I don't think. Well, maybe that'll be helpful.
And Barrett killed
Um,
their leader.
Did?
Yeah, you melted his face off.
Huh. It doesn't sound like me at all.
I suppose it depends on the you that we're speaking to.
You know, there's no need to be shitty about it.
No, that was not meant with any sort of heat. Just saying.
Well, let's go into city. I'm sure nothing bad will happen to the boat.
well, oh yeah, the boat. We should probably hide the boat for now. We don't have a boat.
Nice cave.
Well, I don't think it'll fit inside the cave, but we'll just take it inside the walls. Hey, Willem! We need guys. They have a boat, but they didn't land it. And you hear like a distant reply, but you can't tell much from it. Well, we should probably like get this boat in. Do you want to try and drive it in, Greg, or should we just push it?
Let's just push it in. A little bit of hard work after breakfast keeps getting fat.
That sounds excellent. Well, I'm gonna get some rope.
Come on, Greg.
And everybody who wants to help with it, you guys start like pulling the boat in, and like the other gate also gets opened up at the front. And as you like walk in, you notice that there are like multiple buildings. But one of the first things that you also notice, outside of the fact that they're buildings, is the fact that most of them seem very decrepit and unused, mostly. And you also notice some other guys coming. Unlike Vernon, these guys are just, again, like, they look fairly similarly clothed to the like the local other guys who fought before, but they have like completely, like, they have somewhat different looking robes. They have like different color, but they're mostly like robes. Just like,
wait, are we understanding what they're saying?
Yeah, you can talk to them if you want.
Oh no, it's just something I'm taking note of.
I mean, Vernon told you before that everybody here is, or mostly is, also other people coming from some other places or place.
Right, well, let's go find ourselves a place to sleep and do some shopping, yeah?
But yeah,
I'm betting we could sell such your food and water that I could some money.
Is that strictly speaking legal?
I don't see why it wouldn't be.
He
You gotta
conjured
eat
the
and
food.
drink.
Yeah, no, it just kind of feels like a disrespectful to your deity to sell food that you got for free. Shouldn't
just
you
gonna
be giving that to the poor?
So it's gonna be wasted anyway.
Yes, we should donate it.
Are you talking this like when Vernon's nearby?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't. Sure.
okay. Well, I mean, any food and water you could donate will definitely be helpful. That's I saw you cast that though. So is that like temporary or no? Because that's kind of important.
As long as you eat it, it doesn't leave your body.
Yeah, but is it gonna, like disappear after like a day or two?
Well, yeah, you don't buy a sandwich for tomorrow. You eat it when you buy it.
Well, I mean, most food can be stored.
I think what he's getting at is this actual food and not illusionary?
It is not illusionary, but it
If we left
does
the
not
food
get
standing
used.
on the table for a week, would it still be there?
No, what was not used is returned to the spiritual plane.
Okay. What kind of timer does it have for that? Because if we're talking about like a week, you could probably sell it. But if we're talking about a day, you're gonna have some angry people if you sell it to them, like priced as food.
I would inform them that they have to eat it today. But I'm sure there's been city vendors here that sell.
Oh, there are. I mean, we aren't a big town. It's kind of small, actually.
Soup kitchen.
But anybody here would be happy for, well, water especially. And I mean, your food ain't mushrooms, so a lot of people will be happy about that.
Come along, Craig. Let's go do our good deed for the day.
Okay. You, as you walk through like the front part of the town with mostly buildings that are like just old and decrepit and just like they seem like they're completely uninhabited and like just decay, and you enter like what looks like to be just a slightly enlarged mine entrance, and you also like walk through like a couple of like faces, like this is like words brain. Like constructed stone, just like kind of like made out of bricks. You have like notice like a door on each side as you go through. One of them says armory, and there's like two signs on both sides of them. Like where's the tool? Over here. One says armory and one says security. Well, not security, more like sheriff's office, kind of. Yeah, that would be a good word for that. But yeah, armory on the right, the jail on the left, basically. And as you walk through that, there's also a sign which says like just Market Square, which isn't a square because it's a circle. But there are like a couple of stalls and just some benches, but currently it doesn't seem to be that. Oh, there's a decent amount of people, but from anywhere from 20 to 30 people. Most of which are, so like quite a lot are just kind of eyeing you right now, or not in a hostile way, but like curious way.
I'm going to wave at the people.
Okay. A lot of them are just kind of like look at you weird, but others like return a wave.
Right, so who's the nominal leader of this village, Vernon? Or town? City? What do you call this place?
Town? Well, I don't really know, because it's mostly just ended up people trying to, not die.
Does it have a name?
Not really. Most people just call it the mine, because it used to be an old mine.
Oh, well, there you go, Greg. Get some materials from the mines.
Yes, that will do. Oh, okay. Hello, right. People of the mine. How are you?
You just get like mostly weird looks.
All right. Well, where's the leader of this village? Or council or governing body, some kind?
Well...
Well, that sounded like an ominous...
Don't tell me you're communists.
Well, not really. It's just, we used to have, like, a guy who was, like, leading everybody, but, he points at, where's the tool? He points at this, where you see, like, a large cave-in. He was kind of there.
How long ago did that happen?
It's a couple of months ago right now, and nobody just stepped up.
Oh, right. Well.
Well, greetings, fellow leaders of this mine. I'm looking at the party.
Well, we should probably see to the well-being of the people here, and then see about getting away from this place.
Well, I don't know if we need to necessarily become a charitable organization, but we should definitely see what we can do to help. And as much as that, as well, help ourselves to try to get home.
Well, if we're going to study the dead god, we're going to need a base of operations.
At least we can speak with these people.
Exactly. Plus, Vernon hinted at some trouble might be coming this way on account of the boat that was not stolen.
Oh no, hopefully nothing will come out of it. It's just sometimes the locals get agitated if you take their stuff without, telling them, especially their boats. They don't really care about the occupants. It's the boats that they really care about.
How many occupants were there on this boat?
Vernon just shrugs.
Well, there were 2 boats and we blew one up.
Alright. And how many folks were on the boat?
I don't know, like 5
Total?
on each boat.
So 10. Alright. And did we leave them somewhere?
Yeah, we left the
water?
survivors in a cave.
With a boat?
Barrick was very insistent we take all of their belongings.
Well, it doesn't sound like I do.
No, if this was a different barrack.
Well, be that as it may, I think we should ingratiate ourselves to the people of the village. Vernon's implied that they have some food shortages. Perhaps
Oh, well, less food, more,
water.
water, yeah. We mostly got our supplies of water from, that, one place we went, like, where I found you guys, that kind of acted as, like, a supply line for us. But, it's, and he, like, kind of gets quiet and it's dead.
Do I take it we intend to stay here for a while?
Oh, well, we know where you can get water. There's a little cave where we left the guys. There was a little pool in there. No, before we met you, there was a little cave that we appeared in. There was a little pool of water. I filled up this bag. I hold up my tiny looking bag. This is full of water.
It's full of water.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is.
Do you have, like, somewhere I could pour it?
Well, we have our reservoirs over there at the endpoints. You 2 are the reservoirs.
Okay, well, come with me. I'll pour the water in.
All right. You both. What are the rest of you doing? Are you also just following?
I'm just following, seeing what the hell's going on.
You guys walk up to basically like a fence that made out of like just pieces of wood. It's like not a complete it's a complete fence, but you see through it, so it's not like acting as a visual blocker, more just to like keep people out, and looks like a small shack. And Vernon like knocks on the door and enters. Damn it, what was this guy's name? Tobias. We have a small child that says he has a bag full of water. Bag full of water? Fuck is this? Yeah, well, where's the bag full of water?
It's here in my hand.
You fucking with me?
No, it's full of water.
he opens up the bag. Like, if you're like, are you holding it out?
I'm holding it in my hand.
Can I see the bag?
Well, you're not taking it from me, but yeah, look, this is the bag.
Well, okay, show me the water then. Open up the bag.
Okay, I hold it open a bit. Okay, just think of water and put your hand in there.
I'm not putting my hand in there.
Okay, someone else do it.
I dip my hand into the bag and pull out a cupped handful of water and sprinkle it like glitter. See, there is water here.
Yeah. The fuck is that? What kind of bag is that? Fucking weird ass bag. So, what do you want with your water?
Want to add to it?
Yeah, you seem to be in a shortage of water, and I've got lots of it. And also somebody who can make it out of thin air.
Yeah. Oh, that's very useful. Out of thin air, just appears.
We are outsiders to this area.
I can tell that.
We need to find a place to call home for a while. I
Oh.
think what we're trying to get is we're willing to provide services for the town in exchange from services rendered.
Well, if we're able to make food and water, I'm sure people here will like you a lot. I mean, you know, that being the kind of the whole thing of why we're here, trying not to die. Hopefully we find a way back, but a lot of people have lost hope already. But yeah, so little boy, you would just dump the water in here, or you want to actually get payment, or you just donating?
Well, think of it as a donation, I guess.
Okay. And follow me. And he opens up like a door, like a different door, like on the shack that leads to a large like water reservoir underwater. Like they're still covered, but they have like one part you can open up to like just reveal a large basin of water. So you can just put it there if you want.
Yeah, it just takes me a few minutes to hold this bag upside down and empty all the water.
Oh, yeah, you started doing that. So, where did you get all this water in the bag anyway?
Someone tell him about the cave!
I don't know about the cave.
Yeah, you were there.
We found the bag on one of our adventures, and we discovered that we could place many things in it without it becoming too heavy. We filled the bag with water before we came here.
So, before you came into the, you know, the whole, whatchamacallit, dimension hopping thing?
No, we found it in a cave! Tell them about the cave!
Yes, where the slavers attacked us. We ended up in a cave. There was a lizard. There were giant spiders. It was quite harrowing.
Oh, that sounds pretty freaking terrifying.
Are they
It
all
was
dead
not
now?
fun. They are no longer a bother to anyone.
Yeah, they're dead!
We can make supply runs to get more water.
Yeah, that definitely sounds good. Like, oh, Vernon, what happened about that, looking at the supply place? What happened about that? Vernon just goes really quiet. Oh. That's not good. Oh, well, we definitely will be needing your help then.
I don't see it being a problem. I mean, we got the boat. If we get some barrels, we can fill them up, load them, and bring them back.
What did this mine produce? Metals or gems?
Well, I'm not exactly I don't remember correctly. I just knew they dug up something. Some kind of ore. Don't ask me. I don't give a shit. Let's make sure nobody steals the water.
So this is no longer a functioning mine, it's just a hole.
Well, I mean,
Shelter.
if you go to the deeper parts, yeah, I think you can dig up some, you know, ore, but most people don't, you know, don't care about ore because, you know, you can't eat or drink it.
Oh.
This is true.
Well, let it be known in town that if anybody needs healing, I can provide healing of the magical sort. I'll be willing to stay on around town to help folks out as best I can.
Yeah, that would be mighty helpful.
For an exchange and service.
Of course.
Why are y'all giving everything away? I whispered to Ralphie and
Because it's the right thing to do. You don't charge people in need.
Oh, well. For right now, it is a good opening gambit in a bargain.
Well, we've got the boat. If they can supply some barrels, or we can build some. Is anybody here a cooper?
No.
I can craft anything.
Oh, there you go. We can build a couple of barrels, go fill them up with water, bring them back here to fill out the cistern. Is there a place where we can stay? A little hidey hole or open bed or bed?
Oh, yeah, I mean, there are some places. You can either stay outside, and there's some of those older buildings, but I don't recommend there. You get like real hot sometimes outside, and sometimes it's coming just out of nowhere. That's why nobody's outside, because too many people died outside because of a heat wave, or what they call it. I don't remember. But yeah, there are some places you can stay like inside the mines. I mean, it's not the most comfortable place, but at least you'll be able to get a bed-ish.
Is there like a meeting hall or a common area?
Oh, there's a bit of a common area. You'll have to go up to the left tunnel, the other tunnel you didn't come from. If you'll have a fork on the road, and you'll go to the left one. If you go straight ahead of that one, you'll head to the common area.
How many people reside here?
Didn't take census since last time. Somewhere, I don't remember. I think about 40.
All right. How much food can you create?
I can create
40 pounds.
All right, that's like enough for what? Dozen people?
Do you eat more than a pound of food a day?
There are rules for this. Let me just really quickly check if I can find them quick.
He eats his Hungry Man dinners are a pound each.
I eat my weight in food every day. How about we settle in? Make some food and water.
I could make 80 pounds a day if I burned both my spell slots.
Character needs 1 pound of food per day.
Okay, so I can feed almost everybody, counting us.
Enough to sustain 15 humanoids. Okay.
Does the spell have its own thing?
Yeah.
Oh, it does.
It's vegan, so up to 15 people.
Okay.
Must be because it's that shitty vegan food. It's not as nourishing as proper food.
Well, I mean, it is bland but nourishing, so shitty food. Or I suppose maybe that food rule is designed for like trail rations and shit. Who knows? It doesn't matter.
All right. Well, what did the rest of you think?
It sounds like a good enough plan to me.
All right. We settle in, some food and water, get ready for a supply run to the cave, and then see if we can carry up some knowledgeable folks and go and check out that building where we were when I met you. I was always there.
Bear in mind, the cave is still inhabited. There was a lizard there that seemed to be tolerant of our approach.
All right then. Well then, that's good enough. If it's not hostile, I don't see it being a problem.
It's true, and I do not wish to harm it.
All right. Well, I wasn't saying we're going to harm it. Just get some water. What about you, Spliff? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking very little.
Well, I think we should probably end here for tonight.
Agreed.
It is getting a bit late-ish.
Yeah, the last couple of weeks, we've gone relatively late.
It's been
Tonight isn't actually that late.
2 hours. No, 2 hours 9 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty normal.
Yeah, it's pretty normal. I mean, like, it isn't too late. I mean, I just thought it was a good time to end here because we have been going a bit late-ish.
So what's our plan, assholes? Since all of you are just like potatoing.
Well, it seems
Explore,
like
try to find the right portal back home.
I'm
Right,
trying to get us in position to run this place.
So, why don't you open up an emporium?
If we're supplying food
you
and
can
water,
trade
we can have them mining for us.
You can go full Bioshock Infinite and have people trade food tokens to you for services. Or,
Yeah.
like, you give them food tokens that they can spend.
this is going pretty well, actually. I really like the direction it's going. Where it's turned out really cool. I mean, we came in, we're exploring, we didn't know what was going on. We ran into somebody who we could talk to, and we're finding out what's going down. We found a civilization of other people who were stolen here that will be able to stay. We're going to set up a base of operations. I think it's all been really cool.
I think Barrick's gonna stay with the people here.
This Barrick.
Well, this Barrick.
Then wakes up the next day. Who the fuck are you? Kills everyone. We come back, the whole place, there's just smoke billowing out of the cave.
Oh.
That would be hilarious and also awesome.
Also, I'm exceedingly pleased I pulled off that stunning strike.
That thing is bananas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a good
That
idea to
stunning
start
strike.
tying the Barrick up at night. Just so he wakes up.
Why?
You're like a
What has he
werewolf.
done to you that is so terrible, Greg?
He's hurt tails.
I
That's
watched
big.
him try to destroy the little halfling kid.
When did he do that?
I'm not a halfling. I'm a human boy.
He's just short. Really short.
I'm 5'4", thank you very much. I'm still growing.
You literally look like a dwarf baby to me.
What? Dwarf babies come out taller than their parents?
Yeah, and then they like compress down from gravity with age and grow a beard and become stocky.
It's like Benjamin Button, but with dwarf.
Exactly. With your little like non-hairy face. It's like, what the hell, man? Grow a beard. Fucking degenerate.
Also, I did not realize that Random's character was a fucking giant.
He's a fucking fairy giant.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
I don't think furballs are that tall.
You've written down that you're like almost 8 foot tall.
Oh yeah, we are twin